Hello everyone, what is up and welcome to the football chat box. My name is Ryan and welcome to the game week 16 deadline stream. How are you all doing? Ezra, welcome. How are you doing? I'm going to create the poll as well for the captaincy this week because obviously it's a very interesting week for captaincy again this week. Who do we think are options? Salah, Palmer, are we looking at anyone else? Maybe a Saka? Don't forget to hit the like stream and subscribe if you're new. Yes, indeed. Don't forget to do that as well. Let me put usual contenders up here. All right, there we go. So everything is up as well. There we go. Poll is up and running. The links to the Discord and mini league are also up thanks to Ezra as well. So yeah, this is my team so far. I will be making a transfer live, which would be Greaves to Colville. Captaincy is on Salah as things stand. I won't be changing that. I'm going to keep it on him, trust him. And yeah, so this is how the team is looking like for this week. I will bring Greaves for Colville and swap Weltman out. So I'll make sure that I definitely do that move. It'll be something like this. Colville will be here instead. Got to have to trust Gabriel, and hope that Gabriel will play. That's kind of what kind of have to be on. So basically, this is how the team would look like. And if you guys want me to bring up your teams as well, let me know where in the mini league, and I will bring them up as well. Having said that, hope everyone is well. If you have any questions, feel free to send them over as well. So yeah, how are things going, Ezra? How are the teams looking like as things stand? I wanted to do the Cunha to Isak and Rico Lewis to Kirkis, but yeah. Were you on exact money as well? And that's why you had to do it? Or were you like short by quite a bit? You were exact money, yeah, I can see why. Well, you can avoid Kirkis and you can go for the slightly cheaper Bournemouth defender if you want to be honest. All right, I'm just looking at some of the other teams that were also sent to me. All right, Simon, welcome. How are you doing? 2020 in your mini league. If you know transfers to do, help me pick my first 11. All right, let's have a look. Simon, how are things going? So this is Ezra's one. So I guess the question for you is, oh, you had 0.2 in the bank. Well, you don't have to go for Kirkis. You can go for the other Bournemouth defender as well if you wanted to. If you still wanted to get Isak, that is. But if you weren't going to do it, and Com, welcome. Morning to you, Com. How are things going? If you weren't going to do it, then I think you start Gabriel over Rico Lewis, Hall, Timber, and you probably start Fabianski as well over Flecken because Flecken is playing Chelsea. Jackson, Cunha, Joe Pedro, frontline. Salah will come in for probably Morgan Rogers. So a 3-4-3 with Morgan Rogers in. Morgan Rogers first on the bench and Salah in for him is probably what I would do. Becky, how are things going? Welcome, Becky. How are things going? This week it's either roll the free transfer or Pickford to Kelleher, 0.4 in the bank. Don't go Kelleher because Alisson is back and fit. He played in the Champions League as well. So if you go Kelleher, there's a chance that it will be Alisson potentially starting for Liverpool as well. So I would avoid that Kelleher move. But still scratching my head to get around the new chip. Okay. I did a video on the new chip. Hopefully that anyone who watched it, hopefully it made sense, the new chip, the video I did. But if you guys are still unsure, let me know and I will try and clear up as many questions as I can. Ta-da. All right. All good. Use my 2 free transfers to transfer Bruno and Luca Dean to Trent and Enzo. Oh, interesting moves indeed. Shubharan, how are you doing? Hello. What is the other Bournemouth defender you're suggesting? We are suggesting Hoysen because Tennessee is going to be out for 3 months at least. He's out for 3 months. So Hoysen is the other suggestion at the moment. Dean Hoysen. 4.3 million as things stand. Did he go up in price, this kid? No, he hasn't gone up in price. But yeah, this is the other guy. Shubharan says Virgil plus Isak plus Jackson versus Trent, Jackson, Chris Wood in the next few game weeks. Oh, that is. So it's basically Virgil versus Trent. So Jackson and Jackson in both. So it's basically Isak versus Chris Wood. Isak versus Chris Wood. Chris Wood had easy comparison. Villa, Brentford, Spurs, Everton, Wolves. Chris Wood probably has a slightly better run. Wouldn't you think so? Unless you do start with Isak and then switch to Chris Wood. However, then it's between Trent and Virgil. At this present moment, I would lean slightly towards Trent, Jackson, and Chris Wood. Shubharan. That's kind of where I would lean towards at this moment. Rohan shared team on X mini rank of 124. Let me bring your team up. Got Trent in, Wood out, Mazraoui and Watkins. Alright, let's see. This is basically Shubharan, not Shubharan, this is Rohan's team. Which is Timber, Entnuri, Trent, Salah, Saka, Mbeumo, Palmer, Strand Larsen, Havertz, and Chris Wood with Fabianski in goal. Interesting. Fair enough. And he's gone for the Palmer captaincy. 1.2. Oh, you're 1.2 million short. Okay, that's a lot of money. Hoysen is a safe shout. Yeah, he's for at least the next 3 months. Lol, it is then. Yep. For Becky, yep. Allison is back. So yeah, Trent is such a conundrum. Yeah. Well, I can't afford him, so I'm not thinking about him at all. But yeah, it's basically Trent's upside plus slight potential rotation here and there versus Allison's safe minutes. A little bit less attacking upside versus Trent. So it's up to you in terms of. Yeah, it's basically like a. I don't know. For me, I didn't enjoy my time with Trent as a Trent owner, but that doesn't mean he's a bad pick as well. It's just that I don't know. I already have Gabriel, and that's one premium defender enough for me at this point, as things stand at the moment. But I think Trent might come good. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Up to you guys to try and see. To be honest, I'm on a well. If you were to look predicted points as well, Shubharan, I think he'll be up there for predicted points. Like if I was to sort this by defenders, yeah, look at that. Trent is up there. The models will like Trent. They like Trent a lot. This is for defenders, by the way. Oamara, how are you doing? Welcome. Flecken, Gabriel, Nuri, Dalot, Palmer, Bruno, Sala, Brennan, Solanke, Pedro, and Cunha with Verbruggen, Garnacho, Luis, and Keane on the bench. 0.2 in the bank. 2 free transfers. Should I roll or not? You could potentially. Would you start? You could potentially start Verbruggen over Flecken. Very unlikely that Flecken keeps a clean sheet, right, against Chelsea. Verbruggen is against Crystal Palace. He might have a chance potentially. Hard to say, to be honest. Yeah, the defenders you started makes sense. Palmer, Bruno, Sala, Brennan. Yep, fair enough as well. Solanke, Pedro, Cunha. I mean, the team makes sense. Solanke, initially, I would have told you to sell Solanke, but because he has Southampton this week, you probably have to play Solanke this week. After that, you can look to probably sell him. So maybe it's a roll. I guess you could also do, or you don't have enough money to do Bruno to like a Saka, right? That's the thing. So with the team you have, that's probably a roll. Or you can do Garnacho to like Enzo Fernandez, but then you're not going to bench any of your strikers. So probably a role as well in that situation. Your team is set up to play like a 3-4-3. The other thing is maybe you go and get a Chelsea defender, like move Dalot out and get a Chelsea defender over Mara. So yeah, damn, I think I'm not going to be able to get Isak one way or the other. No, 1.2 million is a lot of money. And the only way you're going to do that. How are you not having cash? Where is your cash missing into? Oh, you got Timber as well, 5.7. Maybe that's why, potentially. I don't know. It's very hard to say. You should have. Oh, no, you have Jackson. You can't have Jackson and Isak unless you were thinking of moving Jackson to Isak. If that was the case, it's going to be hard. I mean, if that was the case, it might be Jackson to Isak is probably not doable. Because Isak has had a couple price rises recently, potentially. Or maybe it might be. Ricolis is only 4.6, that's why. But if you're looking to do Cunha to Isak, no, that's not going to be possible. That's two expensive strikers that you're not going to be able to have. Like with Palmer, Saka, and Salah, and two expensive strikers, along with like Gabriel and Timber as expensive defenders, it's not going to be possible. Like the structure won't allow it. That's the thing. AS, welcome. How are you doing? Can you see my team? I got Isak for Cunha. I want you to tell me who should I pinch? Joe Pedro or Strand Larsen or someone 253. I would bench Strand Larsen as things stand. From the two players you mentioned, between Joe Pedro and Strand Larsen, I would bench Strand Larsen. Just because minutes, not fully sure if he'll start or not. However, so you said you did Cunha to Isak, right? You will start Virgil van Dijk over Dalot. No, you start Van Dijk over Cresswell. Start Salah over Semenyo. Start Salah over Strand Larsen. 3-5-2, right? You said 3-5-2. Yeah, and play Joe Pedro and Isak. Watkins starting or not? So he had a knock. It's the last I heard about it. Let me have a look and see if there was any further updates. If you had Watkins, I would play him. If you don't have Watkins, I wouldn't really go and buy him. But I would play him if you had him. Let me try and see team news what was said about Watkins. Call to be made on Watkins after training. Okay, so we are 50-50 on Watkins, whether he'll be playing or not. So if you have him, I'll play him, Simon. Otherwise, I would just yeah. I'm assuming you have him, and that's why you're asking. If you have him, I'll play him. But it's a 50-50 right now, as things stand. I might roll, would need Luis in coming weeks. Probably, but don't expect too much from Rico Luis anyways. But yeah, you might need him. Yeah. Keep Mikolenko on the bench for double game week or move him out for Trent and Virgil. I don't mind moving him out, right? I also was thinking about this, right? The double game week. So the double game week for Liverpool versus Everton is most likely going to be in game week 24, when Everton also have Leicester at home. So I was thinking, okay, again, it's very hard to tell. Could probably keep him one thing. The other thing is I was thinking, okay, maybe I look to move him out later on. I can look to potentially even buy I don't know. Has he fallen in price? He has, right? Over the weeks that I've owned him as well, he has kind of I bought him for 4.3, I think. I was thinking even like Everton, right? If I wanted an Everton defender for that double, Ashley Young might not be a bad option for the double. And like even after the double, if I want between Mikolenko and Ashley Young, if I was to pick, I'd probably go Ashley Young. Because he has set pieces, been getting some attacking returns nicely. Probably might go for Young over Mikolenko. So I don't mind if you wanted to move him out and then later get like Ashley Young or something. Okay, yes, I see it now. Yes, that's impossible. Scale of 1 to 10. How bad should I get rid of Rico Lewis? I think City isn't doing okay defensively. Well, if it's for a hit this week, and is it going to be for a hit? If it's for a hit, I probably don't know if I would do it because I'll just play Gabriel, Timber, and Hall in your team. I don't think you need to do it for a hit. If it's for a free transfer, you can do it this week. Yeah, you can do it this week if it's for a free transfer. I don't mind that too much. But we'll see. Maybe you can wait a bit more closer to the deadline to see if we get any news on Gabriel, whether he's going to be playing or not. From the Arsenal leaks, if we get any Arsenal leaks, that is. But if it's for a hit, I probably won't do it. Because I don't know who exactly you would, unless a Chelsea defender. Not sure anyone else you would want exactly for this week. Should I play Semenyo? Should I play Semenyo? Salah will come in for Strand Larsen. Yes, I was assuming it was between Semenyo and Strand Larsen, right? Between Semenyo and Strand Larsen, I might potentially, I might start Semenyo. Between Semenyo and Strand Larsen. The thing is, I don't know if Strand Larsen will start. That's the one thing that I'm kind of worried about. Whereas Semenyo, I know he's going to start. Strand Larsen, I'm not sure. His minutes were a bit dodgy in the last game. 61 minutes as well. So it's a bit hard to tell with Strand Larsen. That's probably why I would lean towards Semenyo. SJ, welcome. How are you doing? Possibly to do a team review. Too many options are killing me. Ranked 17th in the middle league. Let's have a look. Bilal, how are you doing? What's up, bro? I missed you. welcome back, Bilal. No, definitely not a hit because I can't do Kunya or Isak either. Okay, so then in your case, Ezra, I don't mind a free transfer. Or you can wait if you wanted to for another week. If you're doing a free transfer, who are you looking at? Chelsea defender? Potentially? Levi Colville, maybe? Zipper says, hi Ryan, hope all is well. Yes, everything is going well. Hope you're doing well as well, Zipper. Kirkes or Timber, who do I bring in? I would lean. Okay, this is first of all, Taja. Welcome to the Football Chatbox. Do you have another Arsenal defender as well, or is Timber going to be your first Arsenal defender? If it is, then I might bring in Timber. If you already have an Arsenal defender, then maybe it's not necessary. You could bring Kirkes, but I still prefer Timber this week over Kirkes because of the Arsenal versus Everton matchup is better than Bournemouth versus West Ham from a clean sheet perspective. So I'd still prefer Timber. 171 in the league. Any thoughts? Was maybe thinking of taking up Bruno or striker. Okay, I'll have a look as well. Junta, welcome. How are you doing? I sent you my team on Insta. I need to bench one of my midfielders or attackers, but don't know who. Okay, so let's load Shubharan, Bilal, and Zipper. All right, so let's start with Shubharan. Which is 17. I'll close AS and Ezra. And I'll close Rohan as well. Don't forget to hit the like. Yes, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Closing in on 1,000 subscribers. Start Semenyo or Enzo? Enzo. I would start Enzo over Semenyo. Colby sounds good to me. Yeah, you could Colby actually. I have Gabriel already. So it'll become double Arsenal defense. I don't mind it. They're both attacking defenders. I don't mind it. There wasn't any news in terms of Timber being injured or anything. So they are, and they also featured in the Champions League. Timber was a substitute, but yeah. So they should be fine. Timber should be fine. All right, let me bring up the Zippers team as well. This is Shubher and then Bilal as well. Which was 171. And then Zipper sent his team. Junta said 3 free transfers, 0 in the bank. Planning to do Embuemo and Lewis to Enzo and Trent. This would mean triple Chelsea. You already have Jackson and Palmer. Thoughts? Don't mind it actually. I think Enzo is a really good 5 million option. Out of him, Rogers and Amad Diallo, I would lean towards Enzo being the best at the moment based on form, and he has a good fixture this week as well. So I don't mind it. Enzo and Trent, I don't really mind that move. Happy to do it if you want to. Which team would you consider the strong defense? Brentford or Forest? Forest. Brentford are not a strong defense. Brentford are anything but a strong defense. Start Nuri or Hall? This week, I would probably start Nuri. Because he's Ipswich. Sorry, I would start Lewis Hall. Newcastle at home, right? Yeah, probably start Newcastle. Nuri hasn't really shown anything in terms of keeping a clean sheet, unless you're going to hope for attack and returns. If you're hoping for attack and returns, then Ent Nuri, but he's not going to keep you a clean sheet. Very unlikely that he keeps you a clean sheet. So I'd lean towards Lewis Hall for the clean sheet. But if you want to go, Ent Nuri probably has the slightly higher upside. If I'm doing Colwell this week, should I play 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 or maybe 4-5-1? Don't play 4-5-1. Whatever you do, don't play 4-5-1. Not worth it. 3-5-2. No, I wouldn't do that as well. I'll still play a 3-4-3. I would just bench Lewis Hall. If you were going to bring in Colwell, I'll probably bench Lewis Hall. But you don't need to bring in Colwell just yet. If you're gonna, you can wait and see whether Gabriel will start. If Gabriel's gonna start, then you don't need to bring in Colwell this week. You can just play those 3 defenders. Otherwise, I'll just bench Lewis Hall. It's probably what I would do. All right, so this is Shubharan's team as well. Shubharan has too many choices, so he's kind of stuck. We'll have a look as well. Vivek, welcome. Rogers to Enzo, free transfer equals 1, or should I replace Gabriel? No, keep Gabriel. I don't mind Rogers to Enzo if you want to do that. If you can wait closer to the deadline, maybe we'll get some news on Gabriel. I don't know. So I'd wait till we get some news on Gabriel before deciding what to do. Q, Quinton, how are you doing? Welcome. Palmer or Salah captain? I'm on Salah team. I'm also on Salah for the same reasons I think we discussed yesterday, with Fulham missing both of their centre backs. I know Combe is in the chat. Maybe Combe can tell us who exactly he's putting his captaincy on as well. But I'm on Salah as things stand. Would you start Bruno or Rogers? I would start Bruno Fernandes. Would you start Rogers or go Visa to Pedro or Evan Nelson and start them over Rogers? I would go to Pedro or Evan Nelson and start them over Rogers this week. Because it's Aston Villa away from home, right? That's the thing. If it was Aston Villa at home, slightly different. Gary O'Neill to be sacked before Christmas. If he loses the next 2 games, then yeah, high possibility. Is Luis, Embuemo, and Jackson to VVD, Enzo, and Isak better? Luis, Embuemo, and Jackson to VVD, Enzo, and Isak. The Luis and Embuemo to VVD and Enzo makes a lot of sense. Jackson could always still come good, to be honest. His fixtures are still pretty good for a longer run. So these are like still pretty good. Isak has 2 more good fixtures before it gets a bit more tricky. I'd still back Jackson potentially. Yeah, I would still back Jackson. Start Enzo or Johnson? Oh, that's a hard. Johnson potentially. That's a slightly harder one. Maybe Johnson because it's Southampton, but they're away from home. But still might give it to him though. Enzo probably. Thing with Enzo is you're gonna have to hope that the streak continues. Johnson is I feel like Johnson's a bit more attacking than Enzo is. Alright, thanks Ryan. I'll wait closer to deadline then ask again. Alright, cool. Salah cap for me. There goes Combe. I need an upside after Salah ranks rinse around. Cool. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Q. Embuemo to Enzo. Any of Van Heck, Mikalenko, Greaves to Virgil or Trent. Alright, stops move of Cunha to Isak if I go Trent and expect Isak to rise over the few weeks. maybe he rises, maybe he doesn't, Isak. So thing with this is Shubharan's team, where he's thinking of Mbeumo to Enzo, which I don't mind at all, to be honest. And then Van Heck or Mikalenko to Greaves or Virgil Trent. The question, yeah, I don't mind Mikalenko to. Can we see Mikalenko keeping a clean sheet in any of these? Bournemouth, Aston Villa, Brighton. Won't be surprised Forest and Aston Villa if Dyche does something. I'll still probably lean towards Mikalenko as the move out, just because the run is just insanely bad. I'd still probably lean towards removing Mikalenko because I think Mikalenko might fall in price as well, potentially. Depends on your budget as well, Shubharan. Isak becomes a priority later on. Extra transfers will be needed. 3 free transfers at the minimum. Yeah, if Isak becomes too hard to ignore, then having Trent is not going to help at all. Which is why I don't know if I would want to have Trent, Gabriel, and Rea as a defense. I feel like that's too much money in defense when defense hasn't been doing that well this season in terms of returning enough points. Enzo will surely blank now with all the hype. Probably. And good evening, says Fazit. Good evening, Fazit. How are you doing? Also, this is Bilal's team. Bilal, I hope you're still here. Mikalenko would only be there for double game week 24. Yeah, that's the thing. So I also don't mind. I'm also potentially looking to remove Mikalenko maybe next week. And I'll just get like Ashley Young or something come double game week 24. For like that extra slightly more attacking threat. Alright, so this is Bilal's team as well. Salah will come in for Morgan Rogers. The front three potentially could stay the same. Defense, Ant Hall will play Mazraoui. I guess you play him. What were you going to do, Bilal, in terms of changes for your team? Amit, welcome. Late for the stream. Nah, don't worry, all good. Captain for this week, Salah Palmer. I've got it on Salah as the moment, but it's very split in the chat as well. One to bench from Mbeumo or Rogers or Strand Larsen. Any good defender for 4.3? One to bench Mbeumo, Rogers or Strand Larsen. I would probably lean towards probably Strand Larsen out of those three. Probably Strand Larsen. I was thinking Bruno out, maybe. I don't know. I'll play Bournemouth centre back. Yeah, you could play the Bournemouth centre back. Over Mazraoui. You could do that. Who are you going to remove for Bruno to what? Like Jared Bowen or something? Jared Bowen, Anthony Gordon, one of those two. And then this was Zipper's team as well. Rea, Pinnock, Saliba, Colwell, Saka, Palmer, Salah, Semenyo, Evan Nelson, Jackson, Cunha, Rogers, Mikalenko, Lewis, and Fabianski. Zipper, what were you going to do again in your team? I need to bench one of my midfielders or attackers, but don't know who. I think the team as it is that you started, Zipper, I don't mind it at all. I would probably play this attacking lineup that you've played. I don't think I'll change the attack in terms of benching orders. Start Fabianski over Sanchez. I'll play Sanchez. I still play Sanchez, to be honest. Blocks routes to Isak, then Trent a higher priority over Virgil, in your opinion? No, I wouldn't say he's a higher priority. He's a slightly more attacking threat than Virgil. I don't know if I want to spend that much of money on a defender. He better be getting me clean sheets as a minimum. So, you think Liverpool are going to continue to keep some clean sheets? Then I don't mind it. But I still prefer to have the option to go Isak if things come to be and we need to get Isak in, then I would like to have that option. My defense, Goodwin, welcome. How are you doing, Timber? Good defense is Timber, Faze, Entnuri, Mazraoui, Greaves. Should I sell Faze for Arnold or Wissa for Isak? I feel that my defenders are bench in risk. If you feel your defenders are a bench in risk, I would sell Wout Faze for Trent. In that case, I would sell Faze for Trent. If you feel like I have my defenders are also bit of a problem, so I'm fixing the defense first. I would sell Faze for Trent if you have that. That's a lot of money as well, by the way. Hoyson is at 4.3 right now. Yes, Hoyson is at 4.3. Oh yeah, that's the defenders. For Gita, you wanted a defender at 4.3. We were talking about this just now. For some reason I have this guy opened up now. Every time anyone asks me for like a cheap defender, this is the guy I have to recommend. I don't know why, but yeah, cheap defender. Bowen or Embuemo? Or should I hold Bruno and believe in false hope? I would lean towards Bowen. Bilal, I would lean towards Bowen. I don't know. With Bruno, it's very hard to tell. City game could be anything as well, though. He is a differential, Bruno Fernandes. That is for sure. And he takes pens, which Bowen doesn't do. So it's up to you. Bowen is also like a short-term punt. Flip a coin. That's probably a flip a coin. I don't mind going to Bowen, though. If that gives you more money to like do other moves as well, which it does. So yeah, I don't mind Bowen as well. Palmer on Sunday is explosive as per history this season, and Brentford is worst third in conceding goals. Yeah. But at the same time, Fulham are good defensively, but this time Fulham against Liverpool, Fulham are missing both their centre backs in Anderson and Kevin and Bassi. So that's the thing. What if Hoyson, Van Heck, Greaves start with Gabriel Trent Ray as the defense? Hoyson will start. Van Heck will start. Greaves most likely won't start. Gabriel Trent and Rea, yeah, fair enough. Bench Rogers or Raul? Ooh. Hmm. Bench Rogers maybe? Fazid? That's a close one. I'm thinking benching Rogers. Is Com, are you in the chat still? Is Raul Jimenez the penalty taker for Fulham? Because Andres Pereira is not on the pitch, right? So who is the penalty taker for Fulham? Is it going to be Raul Jimenez? Probably, right? I might start Raul Jimenez potentially. Bruno also known to disappear in big games. I'll start Roy Hoyson over Mazraoui. Yeah, fair enough. Jeff, welcome. How are things going? Raul is the penalty taker. Yeah, okay. Then I'll start Raul. Fazid. Bilal. Best Rico replacement I'm thinking is Kirkis. More attacking option would be Kirkis from the Bournemouth defenders. I will eventually probably go to a Bournemouth defender, but this week I'm going to a Chelsea defender because they have the slightly better fixture compared to Bournemouth, who have West Ham. If Watkins injured, then who takes Pence for Villa? McGinn or Rogers? Then it is probably Rogers, but we don't have any proof on that. Might be Rogers. It's just speculation that it might be Rogers. Could also be John Duran. Do we think John Duran will take penalties if he's going to be starting? Might be Rogers in that specific case, but yeah. Start two: Greaves, Mazraoui, and Face. Start Mazraoui and try and do a transfer for the other one. Goodwin. That's probably what I would do. Yeah, Bowen sounds good, man. Over Bruno, good shot. All right, best of luck, Bilal. I'd imagine if it would be Raul after Pereira's last one. Yeah, fair enough. Tielemans, Aston Villa. Yeah, he could also take pens for Aston Villa. He takes set pieces, like I said, free kicks he does. Pens, yeah, he could actually potentially. How much better is Isak plus Virgil plus JP over Trent plus Solanke? Let's not have Solanke in this discussion. Trent plus Chris Wood plus Raul. Isak plus Virgil plus Joe Pedro definitely has more upside. However, Raul Jimenez not this week. From next week, fixtures are not too bad for Fulham. They get actually better. But I would say Isak, Virgil, Joe Pedro has a bit more upside than Trent, Chris Wood, and Raul Jimenez. See from my attack, who would I have to bench? Rogers. Yeah, I would probably bench Rogers from your team. Yes, I would bench Rogers. Jeff says bench one: Colwell, Timber, Anthony, Rogers, and Mbeumo, Kirkis. Bench one. Probably Kirkis. Ooh, actually, one of probably Kirkis. That one. Thought Rogers or Wood. At this moment, I'll say Chris Wood. Yes, Chris Wood. I'll start Chris Wood. Levi. When would you move to Isak if you can't get him in against Ipswich? That's a very good question. It's 2 away games here, right? For Newcastle. That's not good for Newcastle. So the next move would have to be game week 21 when they have 2 home games on the bounce. Wolves and Bournemouth. 2 home games on the bounce is better for Newcastle. So 3 home games in 4. This is when I would move for Isak. Game week 21. Be back in 5. I've been summoned. Alright. Worries. When would you move? Thoughts on Isak cap? I don't mind it. I still prefer Liverpool, like Salah, Palmer. I still prefer those two over Isak. FPL Jason, how are things going? Start Semenyo or Evan Nilsson? I would start Evan Nilsson. Zipper, team is okay, Zipper, or anything else to add? Thoughts on City Derby? Haaland to Isak for 2 game weeks. Haaland to Isak for 2 game weeks. Oh. Haaland has a decent record against United, but City in general have just looked absolutely horrible in the last couple of weeks. United, on the other hand, I find it a bit hard to know what exactly is going to happen. We're kind of getting goals, so I don't mind that. It's the sometimes the team isn't consistent yet, so it's hard to tell what exactly is going to turn up. But Haaland to Isak, I don't mind doing actually. Looking at Isak's next 2 fixtures. But then you could look at Haaland as well, right? Haaland's next week's fixture is really good as well, if I'm not mistaken. What does he have? Oh no, he does. He has Aston Villa away from home. Okay, I take that back. I don't mind doing Haaland to Isak actually. Take it back. Would you probably would lose some money as well over it, no? Wouldn't you? Would you? Not really. Probably have already lost money on Haaland. I see a lot of new names. Don't forget to hit the like stream if you're new. Yes, indeed. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Like closing in on 1,000 subscribers. So hopefully with your help we can. At what point could you just move JP to Raul to facilitate e-sacking? JP to Raul, would that... The thing is, would it even facilitate? It's like 0.2, right? 5.5, 5.7. I'm more thinking... Oh, you mean like... So then Cunha would go to Isak in that specific case. Or do you do Jackson to Isak? Game week 21. See, game week 21, they play Wolf. Man, why do they have Chelsea have to have 2 home games? Ideally, you would probably want to even do like Jackson to Isak somewhere here. I don't know if Cunha to Isak is a possibility. By this time, it won't even be Cunha, to be honest. It might even be like Chris Wood or someone else instead. Because Cunha is probably gone after game week 8. Like game week 18, he might play. After that, Cunha is gone. Joao Pedro, I think come game week 18, after game week 18, if you wanted to remove, you can remove Joao Pedro. But he's still not a bad option, but you can remove to like a Raul Jimenez come game week 18. Fulham's fixtures though, yeah, after game week 18. So Fulham 19, 20, 21. Not too bad, right, for Fulham? Hillbilly, how are things going? Hope you're well. Got a bench one of Bruno Rogers. I would probably bench Morgan Rogers. Bruno has pens at least. I'll bench Morgan Rogers. Hillbilly. I'm actually benching Morgan as things stand, but yeah. Punya to Rao, JP to Isak, Nuri to Hoysen. Oh, that could work. What's your overall total points? Not looking good. 838. Definitely not looking good. Bucky, long time no see. Indeed, Bucky. How are you doing? Actually, long time no see. And Ozen Stray Heart, welcome to the Football Chatbox. How are you doing, Bucky? How are things going? Alright, I'm going to have a look on if we have any leaks. As things stand, don't know if we would. Nope. Could you give me some tips? Yes, I can. Currently 122nd in military transfer. Start one of Mazraoui or Entnuri. Entnuri. I will start Entnuri. 122. 122. Okay. 2 free transfers, you said. Sanchez, Mazraoui, Kirkes, Greaves, Ahmad, Semenyo, Mbeumo, Palmer, Cunha, Watkins, and Delap. Salah will come in for probably Semenyo, maybe. Trent will come in for Greaves. I'd probably start Gabriel over Mazraoui. Watkins. You could do Watkins to Isak or Watkins to Jackson. That's another option that you have available. I don't know if Watkins is a 50-50. Not sure if it's going to be fit or not. So that is up to you to see how much of a risk you want to take with Watkins. If he doesn't play, I guess Semenyo will come off the bench for you, which is not too bad as well. You could do Mbeumo to Saka if you have. Do you have the money to do Mbeumo to Saka? Okay, not really. No, you don't. And that is because of Watkins plus the likes of 2 expensive goalkeepers in Searles and Sanchez and Trent as well. How much would you need to do Mbeumo to Saka in terms of cash? Should I -8 to get Saka, Vardy, and Antnuri and sell Madison, Lewis, and Solanke? Ooh, -8 for that. That is a bit more harder to tell because Madison and Solanke both have Southampton this week, which is not a bad fixture. I don't know if I would -8 for that though, especially not Antnuri. Antnuri's fixtures are about to end. So I wouldn't do it. No, I wouldn't do it. Not a -8. Because Antnuri, after 2 weeks, his fixtures are going to become harder. Would you consider Jackson to Isak for 1 free transfer? No, I probably wouldn't. I could do it now, but I probably wouldn't do it. I don't know. I just think that I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit too. I don't want to be a bit too impatient on Jackson. Like I want to give Jackson a bit more time. I feel like I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. I feel like I've been a bit too fast on triggering some moves that have come back to bite me, and like I haven't given enough patience to some players. Like so I might give Jackson 1 or 2 more games to be honest. Team is a mess. 101 in your league. 0.3 in the bank. Planning to do Kelleher to Foster, Emerson to Gomez. Emerson to Gomez for -4, or Haaland to Isak, or Kelleher to some already used wildcard. Alright, let's have a look. You can play Fabianski this week. You don't have to do the goalkeeper transfer just yet. Salah will come in for Morgan. Oh, Salah will come in for Emerson. You'll start Hall, Ain't Nuri. You need to do a defensive transfer. How much money in the bank you have? Amit, 0.3 you said, didn't you? Emerson to Hoysen? Any interest? Any interest? Any takers? Emerson to Hoysen for Bournemouth defense? Um, that's one option. Emerson to Hoysen for Bournemouth defense. That sadly doesn't give you enough money to do Harry Winks to Enzo Fernandez. The other option though, it would give you a bit of money to potentially do Van der Berg to Levi Colville. You can do Emerson to Hoysen and Van der Berg to. Oh, can you do Van der Berg? I don't know. You might be 0.1 short. Is Van der Berg 4.1 or did you buy him for 4? You bought him for 4 probably, right? That's up to you. Can you see Van der Berg to Colville and maybe Emerson to Hoysen? Probably what I'm thinking. Captain Salah says Boki. Yeah, probably Captain Salah. I can downgrade Watkins and then go for Saka maybe. Yeah, I don't mind doing that if you want to. That's just not a bad option. Vicky, how are things going? Would you do Konate and Embuemo to Trent and Enzo for free? Konate and Embuemo to Trent and Enzo for free. Yeah, I don't mind it. Don't mind it. Not too bad. I should say everyone is going for Enzo Fernandez. Don't be surprised if Enzo Fernandez, his scoring run doesn't continue as it's been doing the last couple of weeks. He's definitely on a purple patch as things stand. He's not like this sun. He's not like the next coming of Palmer. He's just on a purple patch because he still is a centre mid, just happening to be at the end of some of the passes that like either Palmer or someone else is setting up. I don't know how long he can continue to do this. So treat him as a 5 million player, and as long as you expect a 5 million player to just give what a 5 million player will do, then you'll be fine. I'm Waka, but I'm not able to make changes to my starting 11. Any idea how to fix this? What? What do you mean you're not able to make changes? You should be able to make changes to your starting 11. Mirina, you should be able to make changes. You just like, as in you mean like changes like this? Surely you should be able to make it. Try logging out and logging back in. Potentially that might fix it. Try logging out and logging back in. Varun, how are you doing? Play Kluivert or Rogers? Captain Isaac. Kluivert or Rogers? I would probably lean towards Kluivert. Captain Isaac still would lean towards Salah or Palmer, to be honest. Isaac is a very differential punt. I don't mind it, but I'd still lean towards Salah Palmer. That's why Keller to Foster and Winks to Enzo. You could still. Ooh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. Makes sense, Amit. I don't mind doing that as well. Don't mind doing that as well. No, falling short by 0.1. As in like the Vanderberg to Colville. Yeah, okay. So then you're saying you're going Kelleher to Foster, Winks to Enzo Fernandez. I still think you need to fix your defense though. You'll start Entnuri Hall and what Bugs this week? Not the best of defense, but Bugs or Vanderberg. Emerson has got to go, right? So that kind of needs to be fixed. Watkins, Joe Pedro, and Embuemo to Saka. I don't mind that, Pokey. If I do that, I'll be left with 0 in the bank. Yes, that is probably going to happen. Yeah, that makes sense because you have Trent as well in the bank, in the team. That's why that you're left with 0 in the bank. Yeah, fair enough. That is most likely going to be the case. Yeah, the very huge downgrade. But that is the cost of having Trent as well in the team. But I probably would prefer Saka over Watkins. Embuemo, yeah, given the fixtures, you probably want to sell him, right? 154 in the middle league, bench 1, Bowen, JP, or Strand Larsen. I would bench Strand Larsen. I wouldn't bench Bowen. I'd start Bowen. Abdurrahman, how are you doing? Buy Isak or Trent? I have 2 free transfers. Isak or Trent? Isak or Trent? I would buy Isak. I'd always lean towards the attacker more than the defender, especially given the bonus points and how bonus points works now. So I'd probably go Isak. Sir Matt Bugsby, how are you doing? What would be your ideal Liverpool and Chelsea triple up? My team is 153 in the Chatbox leagues. All right, let's load yours as well. Just here. All right, let's start with obviously Mark. Salah will come on. Oh, Salah comes on for Strand Larsen. Defense plays as it is. Yeah, so Salah for Strand Larsen, right? Emerson to Gomez and Kelleher to Foster for -4. I don't know about Gomez. I'm a bit worried about his minutes. Wait, not gonna lie. I always feel like there's a possibility that Kwanzaa could play the occasional game. But if you're willing to take on that risk, then okay, fair enough. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. I'd rather go and get like a Levi Colville instead. Bank 2 million. Sanchez, Luka Dean, Dalot, Julian Timber, Mbeumo, Madison, Salah, Palmer, Ahmad, Solanke, Evan Nilsson, and Cunha. That defense needs to be fixed. Ozen, Strayhart. YouTube League. Yep. So is this your team? Sir Matt Bugsby? Is this your team? Start Rogers or Enzo? I'll start Enzo. Apparently it's a bug on iOS app. Just got a mail from FPL. Okay. So just join on the website. Mrinal, just get on the website and you should be able to move your team about. KSI super chatted 500 in Andy's stream. Damn. Can KSI come and join this stream as well? Maybe he can help us get to 1,000 subscribers. Alright, so I think this is Matt Bugsby's team. In terms of your defense, Ozen Strayhart, probably get rid of Luka Dean. He might have to go. Rico Lewis is also another option. Up to you whether you want to get rid of Rico Lewis or Luka Dean first. Maybe Rico Lewis. You could go to... Who can you go to? How much? 2 million in the bank, right? You can go to like a 4.6, 5.6. You can go to like a Van Dijk if you wanted to. You can go Rico Lewis to Van Dijk if you wanted Liverpool like defense. Otherwise, I don't mind like a Lewis Hall, for example, Newcastle. Cheap option as well. The other thing is you probably roll, but defense doesn't look the best. This is okay. So this is a MacBook's best team. Okay, so ideal Liverpool and Chelsea triple up. You already have Palmer and Jackson. You have Salah already. The thing with Liverpool triple up, I don't know who is the other attacker I would want. Now, obviously, Diego Jota is back as well in training, so you probably want to wait and see on Liverpool. Liverpool triple up hasn't really been a thing this season. It could also be that like come Game Week 24 when this new chip is announced, maybe you just take Arne Slot as like your third Liverpool option instead. You could go for a Liverpool defender, but you don't really have to do it because you have Gabriel, Timber, and Robinson. You don't necessarily have to go third Liverpool. Up to you. At this moment, it's probably a defender looking at your team because we don't know which other attacker we really want to go for. Like Gakpo is there, hasn't been fully standing out. Luis Diaz is another one. Jota is now back in training. What does that mean? Too many possible changes in Liverpool's attack that to try and pick one. I have joined your mini league just now. Oz Thunder FC. Oz. Alright, let's see. 2 free transfers, 0.4 in the back. Thoughts on who is that Amit? I have no idea who that is. Sugawara? Do you mean Sugawara? No. Who do you mean, Amit? 2 free transfers. 0.4 in the bank for Sir Matt Bugsby. Uh, where is the Oz? Oh, here we go. Oz Thunder FC. Rich, Lukadine, Timber, Dalot. Yep. So you start Solanke this week over Rico Lewis. Start Salah. Ooh. Do you start Salah over Embuemo or do you start Salah over Amad Diallo? I probably might. Madison is a big problem because he's not playing good enough minutes. That's one thing. I don't know why he's not playing minutes. I have no idea why his minutes are not even like why his minutes are the way it is. I have no clue what's happening with Spurs. But Southampton is such a good fixture that you'd want him for it. I'd probably start Salah over Ahmad. But would you look to move Embuemo out? Ozen, can you make a video on this mystery? Yes, I've already done that. It's on the website. Dubravka? Oh no, I wouldn't go on Dubravka. No way. I know Nick Pope picked up an injury, but I'd rather go like a Lewis Hall. And because otherwise that's another goalkeeper transfer you're gonna do, Amit, and it's just wasting transfers on goalkeepers and just not worth it. And yeah, there is a video already on the channel about the mystery. Can you have a quick look at my team? 36. Yes, I can. And then this is obviously Sir Matt Bugsby's. This is Sir Matt Bugsby's team. 2 free transfers, 0.4 in the bank. Salah will come on. I think question is up to you. Do you want to do Embuemo to Jared Bowen or someone, or you can keep Embuemo as well? To be honest, you can probably bench him this week if you wanted to. Start him against Forest at home next week, which is not too bad as well. Rico Lewis could move, to be honest, to like a Lewis Hall, or you can go Levi Colville and get like your third Chelsea defender. But to answer your question on best Chelsea triple up, as things stand, it's probably Palmer, Jackson, and Enzo Fernandez. 3 Chelsea attackers instead of 1 defender because they're not consistently keeping clean sheets. So Matt Bugsby. Slot as third Liverpool is a good idea. Yeah, I think he might be the third Liverpool slot. It's so irritating when you're 0.20. It is. Alright, let's load Vicky's team up as well. 36th in the league. Let me close some of these tabs. This is Shubharan. Ezra's is done. Amit, keep your team open for the moment. Okay, should be fine. This is my Bugsby. We'll keep it open. Mark, team okay, Mark? Keep yours open as well, Mark. Can't believe you still. You have your wild card, no? So that's why Barco is still there. Ozen will keep it open. Vicky, I just got it up. What was this? This was my transfers. I'll close this. This is Rohan. Close it. FTR will close. Okay, Vicky. Maybe you can suggest any other transfers. I'm confused. Salah will start. Or Rogers maybe? Gabriel over Bergs. Okay, so Konate to 5.2 million, no? 0.4 in the bank. Okay, so Embuemo to either Bowen, Gordon, one of those players, even Enzo, if you wanted to go to Enzo, it's a possibility. Then you could use that money to maybe upgrade Konate to a Van Dijk or a Trent. Or you can go Konate to a Chelsea defender like a Levi Colville or a Bournemouth defender. Or if you can wait, next week you can do Konate to Robinson from Fulham as well. And you can keep Mbeumo. There are quite a few ways you can do this. What do you love? Like, what is your plan? Konate and Mbeumo to Trent and Enzo. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I don't mind that actually. If you wanted to, would just go with Virgil for the flexibility, hoping for the best. Fair enough. Here comes the bullet header. Bullet header from a set piece. Might be from a Trent corner, but maybe if Van Dijk scores it, I guess you kind of win. Oh, the next four. What's the expected points for Virgil versus Trent and Wood versus Isak? I have only the next three for you. Next three, Trent is significantly up. Where is Van Dijk? Van Dijk is here. 11.6 versus 40.6. That's Trent versus Virgil. For Chris Wood versus Isak, 12.5 versus 16.6. That's massive. The models do like Isak. Why did I sell Jackson to you? Here's what it is. You know what? I think regardless if there's leaks or not, I won't be doing the Colbert transfer this week and just play Hall. The Colbert transfer can wait. Okay, next game week maybe. Yep, fair enough. How should my first 11 look like when I make the transfers? Ooh. Where were you again, Bookie? In the mini league? Oh, here you are. Can you tell me the transfers again that you were going to do? So Gabriel in for Greaves, Salah in for Semenyo. What were the transfers you were doing again? Gabriel benched. FPL Harry. This is not the actual FPL Harry as well, though. Because if it was, it'll have a tick. So this is not the actual FPL Harry. But is Gabriel actually benched? Let's have a look. Trent starts. Anyone wants in Liverpool news? Apparently Trent starts from the looks of it. Gabriel hasn't travelled to Goodison Park. Yes, he's not going to travel to Goodison Park. What the hell is this? Do I have these people muted? Yeah, I do. Leaks. Yeah, Gabriel is benched. What the that is not actual FPL Harry. So don't worry. Do you suggest getting rid of Smith Rowe or saving my free transfer? Janks save. What's your team looking like, Janks? Can you let me know and then I can let you know. Watkins to Joe Pedro and Mbeumo to Saka. Watkins to Joe Pedro and Mbeumo to Saka. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, so Watkins to Joe Pedro. So you start Joe Pedro. You'll probably bench Delap. Start Saka. Okay, you play a 3-5-2. You can play a 3-5-2 formation, Bookie. Start Salah, start Trent, and probably start Gabriel. Start Gabriel, Perkins, and Trent. Start your entire midfield five and start Cunha and Joe Pedro. That's not the actual FPL Harry. Don't worry. This is my chat account. Gabriel not in the squad. I've seen your chat account. You use your YouTube account to chat. Which is FPL not clicking on FPL Harry, don't worry. I've seen the same FPL Harry in our chat before. But I'll get you guys some. I'll try and find some news. I've seen another. So I've got leaks about Trent potentially starting. I've got this from FPL Focal. If anyone wants. Late fitness test for Gabriel. Does that mean he's starting? Does that mean he's not playing? Who is his F? So yeah. So up to you guys to take it with a pinch of salt. Like decide on what you think from that information in terms of late fitness test. Some say that Gabriel is starting. So if you had Gabriel, I'd probably just play him, to be honest, at this moment and hope for the best. Because if anything, if it's a late fitness test, that means he's like very close to being fit. So at least by next week, he'll be fit. And then you probably don't want to make a transfer, right? You probably want him back in. Trent, Kirkes, and Gabriel in the back. Trent, Kirkes, and Gabriel. Yes. With maybe Mazraoui as the first defender sub and Greaves as like the third defensive sub. Delap as first sub maybe. It's between Delap and Semenyo in terms of who you want to start as well. Okay, let's go back to my squad. Alright, your squad. So I can decide what to do. Take a hit or alright. So Salah will come in. So you have Timber, Dalot, and Lucadine in defense as things stand. Sanchez in goal. Okay. You have Mbeumo, Madison, Palmer, Ahmad, and Salah with Evanilson, Cunha, and Solanke. So you'll start Evanilson, Cunha, and Solanke. So you're playing a 3-4-3 formation. You would, realistically speaking, based on Brentford's form, you probably bench Mbeumo. Probably bench Mbeumo is what I'm thinking. You can you do you have the money to do it? 2 million. You can do, how much can you do like Mbeumo to Saka? How much money do you need? You could even do Madison to Enzo Fernandez and Mbeumo to Saka. But your defense is a big problem. So that needs to be fixed first. So the other options are Rico Lewis to a Bournemouth defender. Or you can keep Rico Lewis for now because he'll be back from next week. And you can do Tuanzebe out to a Bournemouth defender or Levi Colwill from Chelsea. One of those moves. And then start that player in alongside Timber and might even start Dalot. Even if I don't think he's going to keep a clean sheet for some potential attacking option. Ozen. What do you think, Ozen? Tiger, welcome. How are you doing? I've sent you a message. I saw your message, Tiger. Team looking good, Tiger. Team looking good. Is the free chips only available once or twice? Free chips? You mean the new mystery chip? It's only available once, unless you mean like a free hit. Endruk, welcome. How are you doing? Which three would you start? Saliba, Gabriel, Mikalenko, Mazraoui, Luis. You can't start Luis, right? He's on the red card. So I would start Saliba, I would start Gabriel, and I would start Mazraoui because Mikalenko is against Arsenal. So Saliba, Gabriel, and Mazraoui. If I sell Tuanzebe, I got 6 million in the bank. Okay, so you can do Tuanzebe to Chelsea or Bournemouth defender, and maybe if you wanted to, you can do Mbeumo to Saka. Oh, can you? Yes. Mbeumo to Saka, 7.6, 8.6, 9. No, that's not enough money. You need to downgrade Madison as well. to be able to get to Saka, don't you? Maybe just bench Embuemo. Yeah. Oh, would you bench Embuemo? Or would you bench Ahmad? Okay, let's fix the defense first. Let's first fix the defense. Would you? I guess the option for you is: do you prefer a Chelsea defender or a Bournemouth defender for this week, or do you have another defense that you prefer? Maybe a Lewis Hall as well. Newcastle defense is also an option. Lewis Hall option. No bench boost triple cap. Oh no. They don't get reset. You have only one chip. Once. It's only once. Tiger. Captain Jackson. Ooh, probably not Ebird. No. I wouldn't do him. Owning him alone is differential enough. I don't know if I would want to captain him as well. 10 corner, Virgil bullet headed, deflected by Gomez into goal. Liverpool win 3-1. You still get the assist from Van Dijk though. So, Oz and Stray. Let's fix your defense first. You already have Sanchez as Chelsea defense. So okay, never mind. Ignore me on terms of Chelsea defense. So you have Bournemouth defense as an option. I'm wondering if you can find a way to try and yeah. You have Bournemouth defense in Hoysen, or you have Lewis Hall from Newcastle. Those are your cheap defensive options. Or you can go slightly more expensive in Bournemouth defense and go Kirkes or slightly more attacking threat. Those are your options as things stand. And if you're okay with that, then we could look to move Tuanzebe first because Rico Lewis will be back from next week. And then you can decide between benching Mbeumo or Ahmad this week. And then next week, you might want to have to look into getting Saka in. Yeah, I probably want Saka for this week. All right. While we wait, let me see if we can find anything else. Are you doing team reviews, Varun? Yes, I am doing team reviews, Varun. Just tell me where you are in the mini league, and I will bring your team up. Shubharan says defense as Rhea. Tuanzebe to Kirkis. Yeah, you can do Tuanzebe to Kirkis. I don't mind Tuanzebe to Kirkis. Captain Saka and Vice Captain Salah, not Palmer. Captain Saka. Ooh, I don't mind that if you want to do. I still prefer Salah over Saka, but don't mind it. Your differentials sometimes have worked, so I should go with the star boy. Defense Rhea, Virgil, Gabriel, Anderson or Mikalenko, and Greaves with Isak, JP, and Jackson up front. Midfield to be Saka, Salah, Palmer, Enzo Rogers with a hit seems tempting. Anderson is not available this week, Shubharan. He's not going to be available, right, Anderson? From what I know. Yeah. Calf injury, Anderson. So what? It's Mikalenko, right? Rhea, Virgil, Gabriel. Greaves has got to go. Shubharan. But it is tempting. A very tempting team. Zach Jackson and Joe Pedro. And you managed to keep Salah, Palmer, and Saka. That is tempting. How are you going to get? So that means you have some insane team value to be able to even get there. Arrange my bench in order: Lewis, Greaves, and Rogers. Rogers first. You can put the other two however you want. Both are probably not going to play. But Rogers first bench. Sorry, not in the mid league right now. Just joined. Should I say my team number? No, no, no. If you just joined, I can load it up. You've just joined. It should appear like Ozen and Ryan here. So let me know. What it should pop up soon. Lama Harden team and Everton. They are, but they're also missing both their centre backs this week. Too good to be true, anyways. Probably. Any leaks? Trent apparently starting. Gabriel has a late fitness test. That is the leaks that I have as things stand. Okay, thank you for Chatbox. Good luck. No worries. Also, people, anyone new here, could hit that subscribe button and like the stream. That would be amazing. We're looking to get to 1,000 subscribers, so with your help, probably get there. Varun, yes. I haven't seen. It hasn't popped up. Can you tell me your number, team number? I'll just load the team number up. Because the team hasn't loaded up here. You can get there, but Isak's gonna rise today. Oh. So you have to take the hit if you wanted to get there. What do you think? Gonna do it or not gonna do it? Is Isak actually gonna rise? Is he predicted to rise? Oh yeah, he is. Him, Enzo, Saliba, Palmer. Looks like there's gonna be quite a bit of rising. Oh wow, a lot of price rises today. Joe Pedro, Cunha, all of them on the rise today. Even Cucurella is going up in price. Gabriel is about to fall in price. Not looking good. 12411. Right, let me load it for bookies. Took Gabriel and Odegaard out for Palmer and Kirkis. No problem, Tiger. Yeah, I saw that. I saw those moves. Team look good. Best of luck. Hopefully it works. And then we've got Varun over here with Flecken, Saliba, Gabriel, Guardiol, Palmer, Kluivert, Saka, Rogers, Isak, Joe Pedro, and Jackson. So Salah will come in for Rogers. The bench in terms of defense is the slight issue. Alex Moreno, ineligible to face his parent club. Fair enough. Your defense is a slight issue, but I guess you play the defense that you kind of have. Wasn't happy last week. Yeah, fair enough. Happy with you on the next live stream. All the best. No worries. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe as well before you leave. But yeah, thank you very much. Any leaks? Yeah, apart from the Trent and Gabriel ones, nothing else at the moment. So Varun, what's the plan? Are you looking to make a transfer or are you looking to roll? Moreno to looking to roll maybe a defensive transfer. If we assume Gabriel was gonna play, then you don't need to make the defensive transfer. Otherwise, you probably do Moreno to what, a Chelsea defender, or do you have any other Bournemouth defender, Chelsea defender, Chelsea defender? Yeah, Levi Colwell maybe. He's the cheapest available one. Even I need to make that transfer actually. Now that I mention it, before the deadline as well. Shame that Gusto is at like 4.9. Yeah, Colwell will probably be the one for me. Hopefully he keeps a clean sheet. This guy doesn't get any bonus points though. That's the only problem. Maybe for once Colwell could, I don't know, get himself a set piece goal or something. Hopefully, who knows? Cucurella is going up in price, but more expensive as well. So no. Maybe Munoz in Game Week 19. You could also do Robinson next week, so you don't have to do the defensive transfer this week itself. Robinson from next week is also not a bad option. Southampton at home. You bench him for the Chelsea one, and then he plays Bournemouth, Ipswich, West Ham, and Leicester as well. So Robinson is also not a bad option. Captain Salah or differential Isak? Probably put it on Salah. Chad, ahoy! We need loads of transfers for the athletemanship. Also, managers are cheap, so we can have another premium. Can you do? It depends on how many you want. We already have like 1, 2, 3 premiums, and we're having like a premium defender and all. I don't know. It depends on what prices the managers come at and like which manager you're gonna go for. Because you're gonna have to find money from your team to buy that manager. I currently have 1 million, but that 1 million won't be there when the managership is available. No hits until game week 15-16 is unexpected, I think. What do you mean until game week 15? It's already game week 16. uh, Also, who is in the cup? Anyone in the cup here? Who do I have in the official FPL Cup? I have Kings, Harry Hudson, who is going to captain Leno, and they're about to keep a clean sheet or save a penalty. He's got Saliba as well, which is a bit of a problem. I'm assuming Gabriel will play for him. Well, someone was topped playing, so let's see. Hard to say what the team will look like. Managers are 1.5 to 2. No, managers are 0.5 million to 1.5 million. That's the price range, 0.5 to 1.5. 1.5 to 2 million, there'll be way more outrage about it. Do we have anything? So cheap indeed. Imagine owning a City asset in Pep Guardiola for 1.5 million. Alright, I'm trying to find any information for you guys. But apart from Trent potentially starting and Gabriel late fitness test, we don't really have anything. Gakpo starts apparently. Or anyone. So looks like Gakpo starts. Trent starts. This is the information we have as things stand for another Liverpool league. Probably do this move. Will my decision change even if Gabriel is out? Probably not. So let me make this transfer and hope for the best. Mr. Tendai, how are you doing? Going Salah captain this week cause Maresca tinkering. He may move players around in positions including power. Oh, fair enough. Cup is such a lucky roll of the dice. Well, at this moment, my rank is in a tumble, so let's see how the cup goes. But head to head in general, honestly, it's just roll of the dice at times. I'm gonna go and fill some water, and I will be back in a minute. So be waiting. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. See some new names. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, indeed. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Yep. What else? Any other? Do we have any other information? I don't think so. Tendai, how's the teams going? How's the teams going? Going Salah captain this week because oh yeah. Any other? Are you looking to make any transfers or roll in or what's the play? And do we have any information? Let's see. Do we have any information? Don't think so. Who is this? I don't even know who this guy is. I've seen a tweet. I have no idea who it is that says Gabriel is starting, but I don't know who the person is. So I wouldn't trust it. Not from a reliable source. Which move would you prioritize this week? Guardiola for Timber or Cunha to Isak? Um, Probably Guardiola to Timber. But would you be priced out if one of them rises in price? Because I think Isak is definitely rising in price this week. Or after the Isak is rising in price tomorrow. Once the deadline is done, you might as well consider Isak has gone up in price again. So you be priced out if Isak was to rise in price? Because if you're going to be priced out, then I don't mind doing the Cunha to Isak. Although Cunha also seems to be looking like he's capable of rising in price this week from the looks of it. He might also go up in price, Cunha. Guardiola looks like he might fall in price from the looks of stuff. Alright. Do we have any? I don't think we have any other news as things stand. Taking a 16-point hit, I'm going down. What? What? 16-point hit? Oh my days, Gov. What are the moves that have you done the hit? Or are you going to do the hit? What are the moves you're thinking about? 16 points, damn. If they make sense, then okay. I have no Arsenal defense. I think I need to prioritize 7-1. Then yeah, okay. Then I would go for Timber. I made a mistake. Should I free hit to reach? Yes, but you made all your moves. Yes, this is the team. I just did one free transfer. Colville to Greaves to Colville. That's basically what I did. Made a mistake. What did you do in terms of making a? Raz, welcome. How are you doing? Ebird, do you think Jackson plays the full 90 minutes? Yeah, I think he might. At least close to 90 minutes. I think he will. Bench one of Watkins, Boomo, Semenyo, Wood, and Pedro. I would bench Embuemo out of that lot. It's either that or Semenyo. One of those two is who I would bench. Probably Embuemo. Okay, Gav, what's the mistake? It depends on the moves. Would you pray or should I pray the free? My rival should be very happy. Oh, depends on what the moves. What were the moves you did? It could still work out. But what were the moves you did? Uh, what is the mistake that you actually? I don't know if I would. Would you free hit? Maybe, but like I don't know. What did you do? I'd like to know what you actually did. Shiraz is in the top 5. Look at that. Doing well, Shiraz. Doing well. Who has the best defense fixtures for the next 5 games? I think that would be Liverpool. Okay. Next 5 game weeks, right? It might be Liverpool. At least Liverpool on top. It's either Liverpool or Chelsea. Could be. Oh no, it's not Liverpool. It's Chelsea. Look at this run. The problem is Chelsea defense is not as solid as Liverpool's is, but they have the fixtures there. I think you probably maybe you should say Arsenal actually. Everton, Crystal Palace, Ipswich, Brentford, and Brighton. For the next 5, I'd probably back Arsenal more than I would back Chelsea's defense. It's probably Arsenal first. Mbemba has Pence, Semenyo is playing West Ham. That's true. It's true. But Mbemba is also away from home. And for some reason, and I don't know why, but Brentford's away form has been horrible this season. I didn't hear your answer, sorry. Only listened to Shiraz. I said it would be one of Mbemo or Semenyo. And then Combe replied to it by saying Mbemo has Pence and Semenyo is playing West Ham. So it's a tough decision anyways. But I would start Chris Wood against Aston Villa, Joe Pedro. Honestly, you know what? It might even have to be Watkins just because he's flagged and we don't even know if he's going to start or not. It's a 50-50 call on Watkins. But just I don't know. Maybe I might just play Watkins in that case. This is the problem with Watkins because John Duran is also there. Watkins can come off the bench as well. Like that's the only issue. Um, so that's why I'm thinking Mbeumo or Semenyo. I probably will start Semenyo because he's at home. So most likely leaning towards Boomer, just because Brentford's away form is so bad. I did a -8 for Bruno Fernandes and Kwanzaa. After another thought, did another -8 for Kluivert and Virgil. So who did wait? You bought in Bruno Fernandes and Kwanzaa, or you sold Bruno Fernandes and Kwanzaa? And Kluivert and Virgil, you bought in, I'm assuming. So who did you sell for all of this? Why Kwanzaa? Or did you do Bruno Fernandes and Kwanzaa first, and then sold Bruno Fernandes and Kwanzaa and bought in Kluivert and Virgil instead? Is that what you did? So who did you sell? Mike, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. How are things going? 20-ish minutes till the deadline. Yes, indeed. 20-ish minutes till the deadline. Everyone set your teams. I think I'll bench Watkins first because he's injured and Duran is still a bit of form, and they'll also rest Watkins in my opinion. So for me, bench Watkins and play Puma for pens and 70 for home fixture. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Any team leagues? We got Gakpo, Trent potentially starting. We saw that Gabriel is a possible starting, but like late fitness test. Let's see. Anything else? No, nothing else as things stand. So I sold Mikalenko for Kwanzaa and Bruno Hernandez for Embremo. Ah, okay. And then you sold Kwanzaa for Virgil and Bruno Fernandes for Clivert, I'm assuming. And then Ebert says captaining Jackson for the sake of it. Well, for your sake and for my sake, I hope he returns like a 20 pointer. For your sake and for my sake, I hope it's a 20 pointer. Should I play Madison or Rogers? The problem with Madison is the guy is not starting enough games. I would still probably play Madison just because it's a Southampton fixture. But I don't think you should have Madison for long term though. I would most likely look to sell Madison after this fixture. I don't know how long I would want to keep him. He's just like a minute risk at this point. So you did that. Okay. Is it worth a -6? I probably might even. The thing is, would you? To be honest, you could free hit. To be honest, and like avoid the 16 pointer. Wait, how is it a -16? Shouldn't it be like a 12 -12 or something? Because you've done 4 transfers. Assuming you had one free transfer, you've done only a -12, right? Then in that case, Gov, or did you do another transfer as well on top of all of this? Dom says, I'm ranked 114 in the mid league. Unsure what to do for my team. Initial thought was to try get Trent in or get Timber in. 2 free transfers. Alright, let's have a look, shall we? You said you were ranked at 114. Yosharex says, thank you. No worries. Also, people, if you guys are new or even returning subscribers, please do help us to get to 1,000 subscribers. But closing in, like about 50, 58 or something subscribers left. So we're closing in. So with your help, we'll be able to get there. Lost last week 2 free transfers, thinking Robertson, Cucurella, and a Bournemouth defender. Lost last week. Damn, unlucky. 2 free transfers, thinking Robertson or Cucurella, and a Bournemouth defender. I don't mind Robertson. Cucurella. You can go Cucurella. Robertson or Cucurella. Cucurella is the cheaper one. I might go for Cucurella just because it'll give you a bit more money to potentially use it elsewhere if you wanted to. Bournemouth defender, yep, I don't mind that as well, Mike. Who are you looking for? Kirkes? Kirkes is the more attacking one. Otherwise, Hoysen is the more cheaper one. This is Dom's team as well. Pedro Porro, Nuri, Robinson, Johnson, Rogers, Saka, Palmer, Joe Pedro, Isak, and Strand Larsen. So I'll start Gabriel this week over Robinson. I'll start Salah over Rogers. Strand Larsen is a bit of an issue. Dom was to try get Trent and Timber in. Trent or Timber. So would that be for selling Pedro Porro? I don't know if I would want to sell Pedro Porro. He has Southampton this week, right? Surely you play him for this week. Captaining Palmer over Salah because I do think Robinson will close Salah's chances of scoring a goal at penalties and a counter attacks from corners. Fair enough. The free transfer was Haaland to Jackson. Okay. Now it makes sense. Yeah, honestly, 16 points is quite a lot. The question is, you need to navigate your team properly to avoid when it comes to that blank game week, so that you can use your free hit. I might potentially play the free hit to avoid that minus 16. Otherwise, just copy it on the chin. But yeah, I might potentially avoid that play the free hit to avoid, because it's just 2 transfers for minus 16. That's a lot. If you did like 4 transfers and you got rid of like 4 bad players for 4 good players, then I would have been like, yeah, it's fine. Copy it on the chain, see how it goes. But it's just 2 players and minus 16 kind of feels like, yeah. Captain Palmer because of Brentford leaky defense, and they do get a lot of goals outside the box shots where Palmer get these chances. Yep, fair enough. 57 in the league. Diallo 10 grieves out. I don't mind that as well. Tom says that would be sell Nuri. I'm holding Poro. Sell Nuri. Oh, for Timber. We'll start Gabriel and Timber. Or you want to get Robertson in? Sorry. Trent. I don't know if would you want to get Trent? You can get Trent if you wanted to. It's a lot of money though. Do you have the money to get to Trent? Surely not, right? Nuri to Trent is not possible. You need to downgrade someone else as well for that. And then Mike was 57. Red arrow coming. Yeah, I would just play that free hit at this point. We'll have to help you navigate the blank game week. We'll try and navigate the blank game week. 16 points feels quite a lot, honestly. 15-minute deadline morning, yes indeed. Alright. So Gov, up to you. Completely up to you whether you want to play the free hit or not. One of my drafts was do Nuri to Trent and Johnson to Enzo. Oh, but then Johnson has Southampton this week. That's a tougher call, not the most straightforward move. Is Gabriel playing? Apparently, late fitness test. I would start Gabriel in your team. I would start him over Faze, and I would obviously start Salah over what Rogers potentially. I would start Gabriel. Yes, I would start him. I think he might play. Jeff, welcome. Sent you a Twitter DM. All right, let me bring it up. What should I do with this team? Says anything kicks. And who to start? Flecken, Gabriel, Guardiola, Hall, Gusto, Greaves, Gordon, Madison, Saka, Palmer, Rogers, Ryan Larson, Pedro, and Watkins. I would start Gabriel, Gusto, and I'll probably start Guardiola, even though I would prefer, I think Hall has a slightly better chance, but Guardiola because of the attacking threat. So Gabriel, Gusto, and Guardiola with Gordon, Madison, Saka, Palmer. I'll start Saka, Palmer, Madison, and Gordon. I would start Joe Pedro, Watkins, Stan Larson versus Rogers. How many transfers? Do you have any free transfers? Anything kicks? Don't mind looking to do a transfer on one of those players. Otherwise, I would probably start Stan Larson over Rogers. Would I start Stan Larson over Rogers? Yeah, because they're home, right? Gerald, Boban, Gerald, how are you doing? Any Arsenal team leagues? Apparently, Gabriel late fitness test. Apart from that, nothing really in terms of Arsenal leagues. I think Timber move sounds better, and since Johnson has Southampton, and surely Spurs won't lose. I don't know about Spurs losing or not, but there's a chance that Johnson gets you some points, to be honest. So I'll still probably keep Johnson. So this is Jeff's team: Rea, Colby, Timber, Entnuri, Kirkes, Salah, Palmer, Saka, Jackson, Joe Pedro, and Cunha. Oh, I would start one of Rogers or Boomo over one of the defenders, to be honest. Jeff, I don't know if I'll play a back four. I would even look to bench one of Kirkes or Colville. I feel like to start even. Okay, I can see why you're benching them. But it just feels, yeah, okay, fair enough. Kinda makes sense. It kinda makes sense. But I would still like to start an attacker. But yeah, it does make sense. I see where you're coming from. Who starts, Martinelli or Trossard? Oh, Martinelli maybe? Martinelli, I would say. Why do you have both? You need to get rid of one of them, to be honest. Oh, you need to get rid of both. One free transfer with 4.8 in the bank. One free transfer with 4.8 in the bank. Oh, wow. Hold on. These things are going. You have one free transfer with 4.8. I would look to maybe do. You don't have Salah, right? So I would go and get Salah in. Anything kicks. Like I would go sell Madison, go and get Salah in the team, and even downgrade Watkins if that means that you get Salah in the team. That's probably what I would do. Start Robinson versus Mikalenko. Oh. Yeah, I probably will start Robinson. How nice of FPL Harry to come over to your chat and say Gabriel is not in the squad, all by streaming live to. Yeah, no. Pune must be. I don't think that's Pune. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who knows? I ain't starting Emblema. He can do one. Fair enough. Not against Chelsea. Don't want to ride him back playing against my team. Fair enough. Any team new leaks? No new leaks as things stand. Apart from I saw Gakpo starting apparently. Trent playing. We didn't get any Arsenal apart from Gabriel late fitness test. There were some tweets that said Gabriel was starting, but not a reliable source. Like I haven't seen the person before in terms of being a source. Apart from that, nothing really that I can also think of. I'm thinking of buying Martinelli, Trossard, Johnson, or Mitoma. I would go for Mitoma. I would not go for Martinelli. I wouldn't go for Trossard. That minutes risk and rotation risk, so I wouldn't do it. Johnson, I don't mind, to be honest, even in Southampton, but it's Spurs and they're not reliable, so I would probably go for Mitoma. It's a 3 to 4 game week punt. Why not like a Bowen or a Gordon instead, Gerald? Any news on Gabriel? Also, if you have Gabriel, I would start Gabriel and Rook. I have Gabriel, so I'm starting Gabriel. If you have Gabriel, I'll just start Gabriel. Also, Captain Salah or Palmer. I'm leaning towards Salah, but I think it's very close. For some reason, everyone on Twitter seems to be putting it on Palmer. I've got it on Salah. At here, everyone like 61 votes. Salah seems to be leading, but I think it's a quite close actually. I only have 6.18 in the bank. Oh, okay. Yeah, then I would probably go Mitoma. Uh, Becky, toss a coin, and if you're happy with the outcome, then start the play. If you're not happy with the outcome, then start the other one. Hope that helps. What one was this? Start Robinson and Mikalenko. Yeah, both of them are going to not keep a clean sheet, Becky. So it's probably hoping for attacking returns, and in that case, slightly over Robinson. But yeah, like Combs says, it's a close one. Okay, so if I do Madison and Salah, who Watkins downgrade to 7.9. 7.9. 7.9 million. Can't get Jackson, can't get Isak. You have Pedro already. Chris Wood? Are you interested in Chris Wood? He's one option. Chris Wood is an option. 7.9. Havertz is here as well, but I don't know. I'll probably lean towards Chris Wood potentially. Cunha, maybe not. Not the best short term. Evan Nilsson from Bournemouth is also not too bad, honestly. Evan Nilsson from Bournemouth. That's not a bad shout as well. You already have Joe Pedro. Yeah, yeah. So it's either Evan Nilsson or even Chris Wood. Anything kicks. Okay, cheers. No worries. Best of luck. Anything kicks. Best of luck. All right, people. We have less than 10 minutes. Hit that like button first of all. If you guys are obviously enjoying the content, and if you guys are new, do hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and right now, as things stand, how many subs are we on? We are currently on 947. Not too bad. 53 more to go. So we got about um 5 subs today. So I count that as a win, to be honest. Raul looks good for the future game weeks, not just this game. Yes, anything kicks. You could also go Raul Jimenez, to be honest. That's also an option. The fixtures are there. Obviously, this week and the week after aren't the best for Raul Jimenez. Like, he's got Liverpool and Chelsea, but then he's got Southampton, Bournemouth, Ipswich, West Ham, and Leicester. So yeah, you can go Raul Jimenez as well. Or Evan Nilsson. Or like I said, Chris Wood is not too bad as well. But Chris Wood does have harder fixtures, to be honest. So if you wanted to go Raul, that's also not a bad shout. Unless you wanted to go Solanke, but I don't know if I would do that. I don't know if I trust Solanke enough. I mean, the fixtures are there for Solanke, but yeah, nah, probably wouldn't. PPQP says Gov. What does that mean, Gov? Team Lock, Palmer captain. Best of luck, Shiraz. Best of luck. 1 point. Dom says, I think the Timber move sounds better since Johnson is. I read that. I read all of that. Any Liverpool, any leagues? Gakpo, Trent. Those were the leagues I saw in terms of starts. Nothing else from what I've seen. Then Will Badishiel start? I wouldn't go for Badishiel. I don't know. Like his minutes don't look like if you look at the FPL page, minutes are not looking great. I would just probably go for Colville or that's it from this Liverpool. Colville or Cucurella. Those are your Chelsea defenders. Who would you bench out of Antony, Bruno, Welbeck, or Rogers? I would bench probably Welbeck to be honest. Oh, no, Welbeck did play off the bench now. Might have to be Rogers. Jack might be Rogers out of that list. Thanks for the reminder. Just like, yes, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Team Lock, Palmer captain, Salah vice captain, Nuri out, Timber in. Best of luck, Tom. Best of luck. A lot of Palmer captaincies over here from the looks of it as well. Um, Alright. Omar says, Eliza, welcome. Start Hall or 8 Nuri? I would start Hall. I'll start Hall. Cheers says, best of luck, Jack. Best of luck, Jack. Best of luck. Omar says, Flecken, Gabriel, Nuri, Dalot, Palmer, Fernandez, Sala, Brennan, Solanke, Pedro, Cunha, Verbruggen, Garnacho, Luis, 0.23. Wait, should I roll or not? Oh, I thought we decided on this. I think it was roll, right? Yeah. Palmer, Fernandez, Sala, Brennan, Solanke. Palmer, Fernandez, Sala, Brennan. Yeah, I think we were going to roll. I think the only thing I mentioned was to start Verbruggen over Flecken potentially, because I don't know if Flecken will keep you a clean sheet. Yeah, the rest seem to be straightforward roll, and then you need to look to get Saka in sooner or later, I guess, is what I would probably think. Or maybe a Brennan, or even a Bruno Fernandes or Amara. Please check my tweak. Luke, welcome. Have you sent something? Let's have a look. Yes, I've just seen it. So Sanchez to Rea, Bruno Fernandes to Enzo, Mazraoui to Trent. Ooh, is that for a minus? No, that's not for a minus. All three transfers. Yeah, I don't mind it. Luke, I don't mind it. Slightly sideways, but I can see why you want to do it. Chat, what do you think about these transfers from Luke? 3 free transfers. Sanchez to Rea, Bruno Fernandes to Enzo. Sanchez to Rea, you don't really have to do. You can keep Sanchez. I don't mind keeping Sanchez, to be honest, and just not have to get Rea. I don't think Rea, since Arsenal's attack, like Arsenal's defense has been scoring goals, I would prefer to have, at this moment, if I had to redo my wildcard, I probably wouldn't have Rea in my team. I just don't think he's kind of worth it for the price as a goalkeeper. So I would not do the rare move. I would do the other two. I don't mind. But the rare move, I don't know if I would do. Start Garnacho or Brennan? I would start Brennan. I'll start Brennan. But like, yeah, look, I probably would do the Bruno and Mazraoui to Enzo and Trent. I don't mind those two. It's just that the rare move, I don't know if I would. All right, people, 1 minute left and it's up. Luke, what did you do? Did you end up doing it? I think that's time for everyone. All right. So, thank you. No worries. You're welcome. All right. So, this is basically it as things stand. This is my team. Hopefully, everyone was able to lock their teams as well. I will be live again on. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, I think Tuesday I'll be live after the Bournemouth versus West Ham. Ended up rolling. I have 5 free transfers next week. Alright, so next week when you ask me, you definitely have to do a transfer. There's no way we cannot do any transfers. So for your sake and for my sake, I hope Manchester United win and Bruno Fernandes gets you something. Was close to God and MFZ said, MFZ, welcome. How are you doing? I'll be live obviously on Tuesday for a team selection stream, guys. The Tuesday is the next stream, and I'll see you all on Tuesday. MFZ was so close to Gordon. Do you have Isak as well? MFZ? Oh no, Isak, and that's why you were thinking about Gordon. So I ended up with the one free transfer of Greaves to Colville. Heard Cunha is benched. Oh, where did you get that news? Really? Why would they bench him? He's one of their best strikers. Ah, too late now to do anything. Kinda have to. Oh, here we go. Team versus Fulham. The entire Liverpool team just got leaked. Of course, it gets leaked. Just. Oh, is this reliable though? Okay, I don't know if these people are reliable. Trent, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberg, Jones, Salah, Szoboszlai, Akpo, and Luis Diaz. We'll see. Don't know if this team is reliable, but yeah. Apparently, Gabriel is on the bus. I don't know much about it. Let's see. All right, cool. Good luck all. Good luck everyone. Was tempted with Bowen though. Yeah, same. I hope I've got him. So let's see how it goes. I Bowen, right? If you're an FPL player, what is your price? Oh, I don't know what my price would be. Maybe like a 7 million midfielder or something. That's probably what I would say. It is fake news. Yeah, okay, there you go. Yep. All right, probably 7 million midfielder. I would say. I don't know. All right, people. I think we'll end it here. Thank you all for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I will see you all on Tuesday. As we look to what we're like closing in on 50 more subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Tough. 15 more days. Let's see what we can do. Let's try and get close to it at least. FPL being FPL, indeed, it is what it is. I hope you guys all have a good week and a good weekend. And I will see you all on Tuesday. And MFZ had no idea what he ended up doing. Oh my god. Bruno, Bremo, and Dalot out to Salah in Zanka case. Okay, fair enough. Best of luck, MFZ. Alright. Come on, United. Yes. Come on, United. Good luck, everyone. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you all on Tuesday. Not everyone.